So I don't know if you noticed when I climbed up to the cage, but I avoided putting my hands up here. At least I'm watching my hands when they're up here too much. Because some of the rats, if they're in a very nippy mood, and there's two of them in this cage, Hannah and Mercedes, they will bother to climb out of their thing and come find my fingers. And I take that as a message to me that they're telling me, I don't feel good, I need help. So what I do, if they do that, I always keep an eye on my hands here, and if they do that, then I get some leather gloves or a piece of cloth and lay it over the rat so I'm covering its face. And when rats are covered like that, they feel safe. So then I can reach in and scoop them up, or as long as I have leather gloves on, I can reach in and scoop them up, and I pull them out. And as soon as I get them out of the cage, they immediately stop nipping. I have never been nipped when I have a rat out of the cage. While they're in their cage, this is their home. And for someone to stick their hands in someone else's home, you know how you would feel about that. So they feel the same way. But once I reach in and pull them out, then they know they're being protected and taken care of. And I can come up with a medicine for them and do a treatment for them. And that way I also am teaching the rats that if you nip at me, that you're not allowed to just nip at me and then I'm going to walk away. I'm teaching them that if you nip at me, then I'm going to help you. And that teaches them I'm in charge, because there is a hierarchy with rats. There's always someone on top. So I'm teaching them I'm the head rat, and I'm also helping them at the same time. So I'm going to climb back up here and see if there's anything going on that I might want to take care of. Hey girls. Hey girls. Are you guys just very tired? And I can tell Mercedes isn't feeling good. So I'm going to just leave her alone. I'm going to go up here with Zoe though. There's Zoe right here. Hello, sweetheart. Zoe is one of the friendliest, sweetest rats we have. And so I'm going to try to keep my balance here and see if I can coax her to come out. Hey, hey, sweetheart. Will you come out here? Will you come out here? Hey, sweetie. Say, Sugar Plum. Come here. Come here. Can I pick you up? Come here. Rats will also protect each other. Like if Zoe was really sick, this rat up here, that's in here, might try to come out and nip me because she knows that Zoe's sick. But that's not the situation now, so I'm good. Okay, come here, baby. Come here. So there's a couple of ways picking at the rats. You can pick them up from the side, if you can get them that way. And sometimes you can pick them up from the bottom, and that way when they try to back up, I'm picking them up from here and keeping them from backing out of my hand. So let's go down here, Zoe. Let's go down here and be comfortable. So if I'm holding her really close to her cage, she's automatically going to want to go back. And rats point their heads in the direction that they want to go. But if I need to examine her, I'm going to pull her away from her cage so she's not going to jump off my hand and go back. And I can feel that her claws are not real, I don't have a lot of pressure on my hands from them. So I can feel she's pretty relaxed. Zoe has, thank you. You're not really climbing on my shoulder to be buddies, though, are you? You climbing on my shoulder because you want back? Yeah, I understand. Can you spend a little time with me? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Thank you. Once again, I haven't been holding them the last 4 days, so they're not going to be as comfortable with me. And Zoe's got a little cyst here, which we're watching, and she hasn't had, oh goodness, she hasn't had treatment for that. We have been doing homeopathic treatment, and she missed her treatment for 4 days when I was unable to do it, and it grew just in those 4 days. So we proved with that. We use something called tumor suppressor 200X anytime a rat starts growing a cyst or a tumor, and we've proven it works. It doesn't shrink them all the way, but it stops them from growing. So for any of you who own rats, I would definitely suggest that. Right now I can feel that her tumor is just under the skin, and we're going to consider having it removed now since we let it get that big. We do a really good job of taking care of our rats. We're told that they're the healthiest rats that have ever been seen by the Humane Society. However, with 45 rats and 2 people and 10 volunteers that are here, probably a total of 12 hours a week, we still can't take care of all these rats perfectly. But we're surely growing in that area. And as we have less rats, we'll be able to do more for them. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth. Come here, give me one little kiss. Can I have one little kiss? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Okay. Now once again, I'm putting her right back where I got her. Oh, she wants to go that way. Okay. And we used to have a girl in this cage named Martha, and she had hind leg paralysis, and she lived down here, and we always fed her separately, but it finally got to the point where Martha was getting picked on by the other rats. She was losing weight because the other rats, that's just rat tendency. If she had gotten really sick, someone would have been taking care of her, but otherwise it's like whoever's the biggest gets the most. So we moved her out of here. We'll show her to you in a little bit. There's some girls in here. There's some girls in here. They just really don't want to come out. So, Lily, I'm going to have you go around this table in this way. And I'm going to sit here on this stool and see if I can get some girls to come out. And if we can't get girls out by resorting to this, hey girls, at this time of the afternoon, there's always a way to a rat's heart if you really need to get them out, and that's food. So, can you pause the video for a second? Okay, we're going to pause it for a second, and I'm going to go get some snacks.